Hi, everybody. My name is Hillary Fernandez, and I am your Noonday Ambassador. I wanted to say thank you, first of all, to Lisa and Laiken for hosting this party. I know that everybody wanted to get together and be here with one another, but sometimes that just doesn't work out. And let's be honest, life is busy. We understand. And so I'm doing this video just to give you a little bit more background information on Noonday and some of the pieces so that you can kind of maybe see more of what this is about and more of what Noonday, the mission of Noonday is. And so it's easy for you to see the jewelry and go, oh my God, this is so cute, or I really love that, or I really like those earrings, or whatever you see that you really like. But what's hard to do on an online party and catalog party is to really tell you about the mission of these people. And so I'm an ambassador for Noonday Collection. Noonday Collection is a fair trade business that works with 14 developing countries that are vulnerable to human trafficking, sex trafficking, poverty, where women are not empowered. And we utilize those areas and we create jobs for artisans in those 14 countries. So there's a couple of things that are really important to the Noonday mission. We cherish children. One of those things is that we fund adoptions. Part of what we do is encourage those who are going through the adoption process. And so we also do adoption trunk shows where all the money that would be going towards commission can go towards an adoption. The second thing is that we empower women. And in this day and time, how incredible that this company really focuses on empowering women around the world. And so it's not just empowering people here, although it does that because it's empowering me to be social and to share a mission, but it's empowering those women that are artisans in other countries. And those are the women that we want to focus on. We also create jobs that alleviate poverty. And we do that by creating long-standing jobs. So it's not just a job for one time or a one-time payment to these people. It is something that has created the ability for them to rise out of poverty in their community and to bring others with them out of that poverty. And so we're really excited about what we're doing with that. The fourth thing is we love to create community, and part of the community is with me and you. Part of the community is us being together and sharing with each other and trying on jewelry and having a great old time. And sometimes we can do that and sometimes we can't, like tonight. But even now, I'm creating community by reaching out to other women and talking to you guys and listening to your stories if you share them and just being able to share the story of our artisans. And so we cherish children, we empower women, we alleviate poverty through jobs, and we also love community, gathering genuinely together. So, excuse me. So a couple of things that we want to talk about are a couple of the pieces, and I just want to point out a few pieces that really mean a lot to me. One of the things that I absolutely love is called the Bethy necklace, and I will tell you that this necklace seems really simple. It was not my favorite. When I got it, I thought, okay, yeah, it's a simple, lightweight, gold and silver necklace. It's very versatile because it's, a long loop, so it can be worn many different ways. But one of the things that I love about these pieces is that they hold true to stories. Okay, so stories is in every piece has a story and has a person that's connected to that. These pieces from Ethiopia are made from recycled artillery and bullets. Yeah, like they're made from some of the darkest things that this world produces. And a dark time in Ethiopia, these are recycled to be able to create something beautiful for you and I to wear. And what's even more amazing about this is that these are made by women who have been saved from having to be prostitutes in Ethiopia to put food on the table for their children. I have a child. I would do anything in the world to make sure that my child was okay. But I'd have to say that being a prostitute would be really difficult. These women have to do that because there's no jobs available to them. So when this came along and there was a need for this and a story behind this, we created jobs for those women, and we educate them in finances, and we give them the tools to create beauty from something extremely dark in their lives. So this is the Bethy necklace, and it is by far one of my favorite pieces now because the story behind it just is so dear to my heart. And I love that this is so versatile. It's very classy, very simple, can be worn with anything. But holding it in my hands and knowing the women who held it in their hands to make it is a huge deal to me. So this has become one of my favorite pieces. And I love to tell people the story of the Bethy necklace. The second necklace I want to talk to you about is the one that I have on. This is the Belief necklace. And this is just a very simple, dainty necklace with a cross on it. It is covered in 10 karat gold, and so it's a high quality piece, and I wear it all the time. And this is made by women in East Asia who have been saved from human trafficking and sex trafficking. And they are now being given the ability to create jewelry, and it's called our storyline. And it is made by these women who sincerely have walked in some horrible times in their life, and they are coming out of the other side of it just encouraged and with a belief that is strong in their ability and in their strength. And so this is one of my favorite pieces because I wear it all the time. But I also wear it to remind me that things like this happen in this world, and it's our job to stand up and do something about it. And being an ambassador is just one of the little ways that I can help this situation and help these women rise out of a situation that they should never have been put in. So that's called the Belief necklace, and there's an entire storyline online that you can look at that has more of these. And the last thing I'm going to show you, and I love the earrings and I love the necklaces, but I picked out the 3 things that just really speak to me. And so you'll see online there's a ton more for you to look at. But one of the things that I love is my go-to bag. This is the rustic leather tote. Y'all, I have everything in this bag. This is my life bag, okay? I take this thing everywhere with me. I love that it has a zipper so it can close up. Inside, I have a ton of stuff. I'm just going to show you some of the things that I can fit inside this bag. I have my son's coat. It's so small and cute. I have a bag with diapers and wipes in it. I have my billfold in it. I have a book. I have hand lotion. I have body spray. I have my Noonday Collection books in here. I have my calendar. I have a smaller calendar because I'm obsessed with calendars. I have a little box of, or a little bag of small lookbooks that I give out to people who have questions about this business. And so I have all sorts of stuff in these deep pockets that are in here. So this thing, seriously, holds a ton. It is my life bag. I carry it everywhere. I love it. It is something that I have had my eye on for 4 years, and I just joined Noonday a month ago. And y'all, this bag is my life. It's made out of goat leather, and it is tanned with vegetable oil in India, and so they don't have to breathe in the harmful chemicals that are usually used to tan leather. So that's incredible because we're sustaining their health as well as giving them jobs. So that rustic leather tote, which we call the RT or the RLT, the Bethy necklace and the Believe necklace are my favorite. You'll notice I'm obviously wearing some other pieces of our jewelry that I also love, but there are tons of things to choose from on the site. So I wanted to tell you about a few more things before I let you go. And one of the things is that Laiken and Lisa should have sent you a trunk show link. If you're going to place an order, that is where you need to place the order. If you are interested in hosting a show, you can contact me directly. And also, if you host a show and book a show off this show, at your show, you will get an extra 50% off item. And those 50% items are awesome. I think that's why Laiken ended up doing this too, was because she loves the mission, because she's done trips abroad as well, but that she really wants one of these leather bags. So one of the things as you're shopping the Trunk Show link that you need to be aware of is that we have guest specials. If you spend $75 in your cart and you have that in your cart, you can go back and look for these two pieces this month and they will be 50% off. The first piece is called the Midnight Pendant. And this is just a beautiful, like chocolatey brown with marble and gold. And it's just a long, simple pendant. And it is so in fashion right now. Everybody's wearing these longer pendants like this. And so it is really gorgeous. And this will be half off in your cart if you have $75. And the other one I do not have, but they're called the Druzy Studs. And they're little black shiny studs. And they're really cute and something you could wear with anything to dress it up a little bit. So those are the two guest specials. A couple more things. I promise I'm trying to make this really quick because I know people get bored of listening to me. This month, I do want to share with you what we give as incentive to be what I am. If this mission speaks to you, if empowering women and cherishing children speaks to you, if creating jobs abroad speaks to you like it does to me, then you can join a sisterhood that's amazing. I joined not because I needed the money, not because I needed something else to do. I work a 40-hour work week. My husband travels a ton. I have an almost 1-year-old. I have tons of stuff to do. I'm involved in my church. I'm on the trustees committee. I mean, I have a ton of things to do. I didn't need to add anything else to my plate. But women's ministry is a calling in my life. And I can't fulfill that calling in the grandness that I want to quite yet. This is my outlet for ministry. This is my outlet for communicating with other women, for building community with one another between you and I, for being able to touch those souls in 14 other countries that I may never have the pleasure of traveling to. But I know that this company is genuine. I know that this company is doing what it needs to do. We have 4,500 artisans, and they are living their best life because we've given them their best chance. So if that's something that rings your heartstrings like it did mine, please talk to me about it. I would love to share with you anything that you need to know. I'm extremely transparent, and this company is extremely transparent. So if you're interested, we do have an incentive that ends the end of this month. October 31st is the last day that you can sign up as an ambassador and get this amazing tote for free. This is the modern leather tote. It is made out of the same gorgeous goat leather, and it is also vegetable tanned. This and my other tote were completely soaked at a vendor show, and you cannot see it at all. I did not do any leather conditioning or anything. The vegetable oil is a natural weatherproof product. So this beautiful tote, which is bigger than the one that I just showed you all the things that I mean, this thing is huge. It's a big old tote with pockets on the inside, and it is absolutely gorgeous. And that's 100% goat leather as well, made in India by our artisans there. And you can get that bag for free by hosting one show as an ambassador. And I have been with Noonday for a month. And I got that the second week that I was in this business because I care about the artisans. I care about this purpose. I care about the mission. And I'm genuinely blessed and humbled to be a part of something that's so big in this world. And so here's the 3 ways you can help be a part of that mission. You can shop. Shop the link that Laiken and Lisa gave you. Think about holiday, think about birthdays, think about Christmas shopping, because really I love when I get a gift that has a story, that has a meaning, that has a purpose. And I would think of no greater gift than saying this has helped women out of sex trafficking. This has helped women create a situation out of poverty where they don't have to worry about the food on their table for their children. This is creating an opportunity for someone to adopt. And so those things are huge to me, and I love the idea of that being a gift. So think outside the box. You may love big, bold necklaces, and we have a ton of those. But your mom or your sister or your daughter or your daughter-in-law, they may love something simple and easy just like this that they can wear all the time. So when you're shopping, think about the artisans that you're supporting and think about people that would love that story and that would love to be a part of it. The second way that you can help with this mission is by hosting a trunk show. And I've already told you, we can host one, we can have fun, we can get together with your friends, we can talk, we can enjoy each other, we can try on awesome jewelry, and we can have a great time. And if you do that, if you book one off of this party, you receive an extra 50% off hostess reward. Also, the last part, which I've already talked about, is becoming an ambassador. And that's just what I do, just sharing the good news. Sharing about these artisans, sharing about these women who have just by leaps and bounds increased their worth in their community, their worth in themselves, and the feeling that they are more than what they've been told they were their whole life. And so with that, I want to close. If you have any questions, if you have any kind of information you want to share with me or you want information from me, Lisa and Laiken both have my email address. They have my cell phone number. They have my information. So feel free to comment. You can also search me. And I am more than happy to sit and talk with you or to help you with your order. If you're confused about something, please let me know. So have fun shopping online. There's tons of great products out there. If you have any questions about anything, please let me know. Thank you so much for shopping with Noonday and being a part of the mission.